Well, certainly to be successful in implementing the Paris Agreement requires everyone working together. So not only the member countries themselves, of course, but also various associations, international governmental organizations like the IEA, NGOs, industry, all of us working together. So from the IEA side of things, we look to see what capabilities we have that can be helpful to this process. So the IEA has been around for 40+ years. It has the world's best data on energy, and because energy is responsible for 2/3 of global CO2 emissions, transforming the energy sector is absolutely critical to achieving climate objectives. So we really try to gather the best data and make it available to everybody so that they can base their decisions on the best evidence of what's actually happening in energy, the energy world right now. We also do a lot of rigorous analysis, various scenarios, various sets of analysis about what's working, what's being transformed in the energy sector for emission reductions, but also what more needs to be done. And so this rigorous analysis is something we really bring to the table from the IEA side of things. And then finally, we try to take this data and analysis and really try to put forward some real-world solutions, suggestions for member countries, but for industry, for others as well, real-world actors, to really change their decision-making to achieve the Paris objectives. So let me flag two things from the IEA side of things that we think are particularly helpful for that effort. One is something we call the Tracking Clean Energy Progress report. Each year we go through and look at all energy sectors and technologies and see how they're doing. Are they making progress? Are we seeing deployment of renewables? Are we seeing efficiency improvements? Are we seeing other technologies really advance? We'll also have a special focus on innovation, really trying to figure out where are the innovation gaps right now in these technologies. If they're not on track, what needs to happen from the innovation side of things? Where can governments invest? Where can industry play a part to really try to get us on track with all of these technologies? So that's one area, and then the second one just to raise is a new scenario. We do a lot of scenarios looking out into the future of what the energy world could look like. Last year we put out something called the Sustainable Development Scenario, which is not only a well below 2 Paris compliance scenario, but it also incorporates deep reductions in air pollution, which is a major problem for many countries around the world, and promoting universal access for energy as well. So all three of those goals are integrated together in the Sustainable Development Scenario, and we're trying to help provide that for investors, for countries and others to benchmark their progress to see if we're all making progress going forward. So we look forward to raising those two analytical tech tools, but other ways we can be helpful with the Talanoa dialogue as well.